What's up, guys? Welcome back to the MontyVerse. Today we are going to check out episode 2 of the live-action One Piece series, and we are loving it so far. So, Nikki, are you ready to meet Buggy the Clown?
I've been ready since the first trailer to see what he's going to be like.
Oh, me too, guys. So we are jumping right in to episode 2 of One Piece right now, titled The Man in the Straw Hat.
Whoa.
Interesting.
You want trouble? You just found it.
Ooh,
Oh.
I was going to say, that could be the man in the straw hat.
It could be. Well, technically, he doesn't have it yet.
Pistol!
Oh!
You need to be careful with your new abilities. I know it's exciting, but there might be some people who will be afraid of you now that you're different.
I like being different.
I think he was always different.
True.
What do you know about devil fruits?
They don't taste very good.
Then why'd you eat the whole thing
He
then?
he ate it clean.
All I know is that the gum gum fruit is worth more than all of Shanks' treasure. And I ate it, so that makes me worth more.
There's no such thing as a free lunch.
Still lunchtime?
Damn, this kid's good too.
Oh, yeah.
They're 2 for 2 on Luffy's.
Gotta see what I can do now! Gum gum!
Luffy, no!
I'm tougher than ever.
Just because you're made of rubber does not mean you're invincible.
I'll do anything. I don't take up much space. Are you going after the One Piece?
Yeah, as soon as we resupply.
When will you be back?
We're not coming back.
Oh.
What did you tell him?
The truth.
And he must be leaving because he feels guilty. Or maybe not, I don't know.
I was going to say, he's also never going to stay in one place for only one time.
I'm feeling so piratey. This is my first real pirate score. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can. You told me right after
Please give me some quiet and some space.
Oh! Oh!
interrupting your beauty sleep.
Don't like what you see? Look away.
Nice. Classic Zoro nap.
Emily Rudd was so right when she said, he's so effortlessly cool.
Yes. Emphasis on the word effortless.
You did it.
Whoa, oh, Captain Kudo.
I wonder if that's what takes them to Usopp.
It has to be, right? Oh, wait, that's...
The Grand Line is just right.
But you don't know where it is.
Guess I need a navigator on my crew.
Nice. Nice.
West, south. This thin strip of land.
The red line.
Smoke smells weird.
Oh, that's too flashy for the Marines.
Oof.
Oh, he's not.
Oh! Oh my god!
Oh.
I mean, that's very quick thinking.
Good for him. That's the smartest thing I think I've seen Luffy do ever.
I was gonna say, I'm very confident he never does that in the anime.
No.
Or I just have totally missed it.
Oh!
Oh!
Buggy gets his own little Jolly Roger opening.
Oh, that's cool.
I love that.
And that makes me excited for the next one.
Oh, you think everyone's gonna get their own?
Maybe.
That would be so cool. No, I'm pretty sure I would remember Luffy swallowing a map hole.
Okay. I'm probably forgetting it then.
No, because Buggy has had the map in the anime. Buggy stole the map.
Right.
Ugh, with all my navigation gear.
Priorities.
It's a safe place.
Ew.
Ew. For real. I have so many questions about how his body works now.
I can talk to them. Pirate to pirate.
That won't work.
Why not?
Well, to start, you're not a pirate.
She's really good. Oh. This is definitely flashy. Oh, he's on his unicycle. we gonna see Beast Tamer emoji? Oh, that is Beast Tamer emoji. Oh.
This is so dark.
This is very dark.
I love it.
This is such a better, like, Buggy.
Like a setup.
Yeah.
Stop clapping! No! Stop! It's all wrong! Spotlight was late. You completely... I saw your wanted poster in Shellstown. You're the clown guy.
Buggy the Clown.
Makes sense.
Just that everyone knows who you are. Knows!
I was upstaged by 3 little nobodies who stole it from right out under my nose. No! It's in my...
I'm Monkey D. Luffy, and I will be king of the pirates.
Nice.
I will be king.
No, you won't. We have a celebrity in our midst!
This version of Zoro is way more outright arrogant.
Maybe we should skip right to the finale.
Oh.
I give you a new freak for your crew.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Most spectacular act in all of the East Blue, besides you, of course.
Okay, this is somewhat similar to what she did.
Hey!
She's
Oh
out.
my god, but was no one manning that?
No, they were all watching. That's a classic thief's tool. Sleight of hand.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Okay, yeah, that would have been way too easy.
Oh my god. Is this supposed to be Orange Town?
Probably.
Here end the theatrics. I know one of you has my map.
That light guy is really good.
Why the heck is Zoro not, like, whipping out his swords immediately?
Because they took his swords.
Oh, I thought he still had the whole... Or is it just the holsters?
The holsters.
My stretchy new pal.
Jeff Ward is phenomenal.
Koby!
Oh, we're jumping right into this. Aw.
Aww.
First day of school. Oh! Garp's got the dog hat.
Turns out they had help from a network of traitors.
So what happens?
Shh. No talking.
Once he ran off sincere.
Was that before or after you let them steal a map to the Grand Line?
That was...
Ooh.
Make a decision. And opted for the welfare of my Marines.
This is interesting that Exan Morgan is not arrested.
Of course, they wouldn't have gotten away in the first place if my useless son had been able to prevent their escape.
Who's only useless because you did a terrible job raising him?
Yes.
Newly enlisted?
Just this morning, sir.
I love the dog hat. I love it so much.
Waiting to make sure we're alone.
You have a lockpick.
I have 4 lockpicks.
Interesting. But they didn't check her boot. The one they didn't find was...
Yeah.
Oh.
Better work faster.
Watch it be like something really stupid.
I was about to say.
I called that.
Oh, man.
Because pain leads to art.
Oh, my God.
He has such a dumb grin on his face.
He does. I don't think he realizes he's being tortured.
No.
I'm kind of hungry. You can stretch me all you want. Do this all day.
Whoa, he's Captain America.
Whoa. Steve.
What makes a boy want to grow up to be king of the pirates? Who are you trying to impress? A lost love? An absent parent? Or was it someone that you worshipped, a false idol?
I wonder if he's gonna have history with Shanks
Right.
in this, like he does.
I feel like that'd be a missed opportunity.
Oh, I think he remembered. Oh, yes.
red-haired Shanks.
Oh, he does know Shanks.
We served together on a pirate crew when we were about your age.
Gold Roger's crew.
He wanted to keep my star from shining too brightly.
Is that what he did to you, Rubber Boy?
I'm so captivated by this performance.
Stretch him until he breaks.
Please, don't make me do this.
Oh, he's supposed to be the mayor. The mayor who took care of the dog Chow Chow?
Yeah.
Chow Chow?
Hey, kid! You want to get tall fast?
Boogie, you're warning me? Now that's a laugh. I said that's a laugh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is so twisted.
So much better than I think the anime.
Oh,
yes!
Nice.
Aren't you, Junior? Yes! The best, Buggy!
Oh!
So wait, is the crowd like unaware of his powers?
I get
Well, well, well!
Oh, that looks so good.
This is
Put myself back together again.
Oh, that looks good. Oh, damn. This Buggy is such a better fighter than the anime Buggy originally was. This guy, whose name I could literally never remember.
I've been thinking about you for years.
It's weird.
But how you killed my brother.
Oh.
You killed a lot of pirates. My name is Koby.
Oh, okay. Kabaji. Okay, this is actually more interesting. Instead of him being a unicycling swordsman, he's a knife thrower. Which makes more sense.
Or both.
Or both.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
So weird.
So weird. Man, that's so good, the animatronics on these transistor snails. Does everyone get one that looks like them?
The Marine insignia. It's not for everyone, you know.
It's only my first day, sir.
That's not what this is about.
No. What does he know?
Being a Marine, it's all I've ever wanted.
And I want to believe you, but your story doesn't add up.
Sir.
Maybe he knows he's the only one who'll tell him the truth about Axan Morgan.
How long have you been working with the pirates who attacked this base?
Oh, never mind.
Time to start telling the truth, cadet. Or we'll have you hanging on one of those crosses out in the yard.
Okay, he's goofy. He's still goofy.
Then he saved me.
Who?
Luffy.
The Straw.
Oh.
Oh.
Say his name is Luffy.
I wonder if that means anything to him.
I know.
I was worried they wouldn't let me enlist. Then my dream would be over.
He's a good man.
Hopefully you can tell how sincere he's being.
I think he can. Because I don't know, maybe he might know this Luffy guy.
Whoa, maybe.
And we'll find him together.
This is intense.
Very intense. I like how they're kind of slow playing this Garp thing. Like, is he unhinged? Is he just weird?
Is he weird?
Dutch, you should eat something.
Not hungry.
Oh no. That's how you know something's wrong.
Shithole was supposed to be popular.
The mountain bandits.
It's so interesting because they're expanding this part, it feels like, about his backstory.
Again, I think this was done in the manga. They just didn't go through all of this in the anime.
Yeah, because they went through that in one episode.
Yeah. Oh! Yeah,
Oh,
Lucky
nice.
Roo! Oh, so he must be Ben Breckman, the guy with the ponytail.
I don't know who that is.
That's the first mate of the red-haired pirates.
Oh.
Yes! Oh!
That was sick. For
Damn.
When you said that, I thought you meant like an actor, and I was like, what?
Oh no. Character. Yeah, that's definitely him, because that's the gun he has. Damn, Yasop is dope. Sick marksman.
Well, this is nice because, like, we're seeing more of them than I think we ever did in the original introduction for the red-haired pirates.
Man, this action is so well done. Oh, not water. His one weakness.
Don't bother, it's seawater.
Oh, so he can't stretch.
Of course, you could always give me my map. You don't want to die alone in this tank.
Wait, how does the map still fit?
I know, right?
Never! Why not? Ah!
No one is gonna miss you when you're dead.
Oh. Sea Beast, the Sea King.
This is a great juxtaposition.
Absolutely. So well done that they're extending the flashbacks throughout this arc. Oh.
Shanks!
Oh. Oh no.
Get lost.
Oh. Yeah, get wrecked, Lord of the Coast. Thank God nothing happened to him and everything is okay. Oh. Oh no!
Only an arm. I'm just glad that you're okay.
Oh my god.
Don't tell me you actually believe in him. I don't need to. He believes in himself.
Yeah, he does. A lot. He believes in himself a lot.
Don't turn around.
Oh, get right, Kabaji. You're useless. Get out of here.
We beat the hell out of every clown we see.
Nice. It's a good plan.
I'll be honest, she's been more of a badass this episode than he has.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh!
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh,
gross.
So why exactly are they not coming?
Because Zoro chopped him up.
Oh,
He gave them the old chop chop.
Let's see what you got.
Oh. He can't be killed by Blade.
Surprise, shithead!
Nice. Oh my god.
The sound design is so good. Whoa! Oh, his hat! Oh, so Luffy's the one who figures it out. Nice. Are we gonna get little baby Buggy?
What have you done to me?
Cut your dentist ice.
Oh my god, we are!
Oh!
Are we gonna get a side? Are we gonna get like the Buggy adventure side story? Oh, I hope so. With little baby Buggy just flopping around.
The men and women of this base have not failed the Marines, but their leadership has.
Oh.
That there are consequences for their actions, and we are that consequence. For the Marines! For the Marines!
Oh, It's a reference to the dog.
This is a very good episode for dogs.
Yes.
You needed more than we do.
Aww.
I love how he looked. I love how he looked back like, ugh.
Am I sure about this?
Okay, we gotta go. Yeah.
Aww.
Man, that it just feels so good.
And I want you to take it. You can give it back to me. But only after you become a great pirate. That'll be our promise.
Yes. Iconic. Oh, she's fixing it for him like she did. Oh. He's breaking through the rough exterior.
Is every day gonna be this crazy with you?
Next up, the Grand Line!
Maybe not quite yet.
Maybe not yet. Oh, she has a portable transistor cell phone technology.
It's me. You can tell them I have the map.
Oh no. Oh no. I wonder who she's on the phone with.
I can't even imagine who she was talking to.
I have no guesses whatsoever about who she could be talking to right now.
No, not at all.
Man, another solid episode. 2 for 2 right now. We're on a hot streak. It feels like watching the show all over again.
Mm-hmm.
It feels so familiar, yet so different.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you can anticipate the things that are going to happen in the episode. Like, we knew Buggy was going to be involved.
Mm-hmm.
We knew it was going to involve the map to the Grand Line. Or we knew that certain beats were going to happen, but seeing these actors bring these characters to life and seeing how they're able to adapt the story into live action is so fresh, and it just feels like you're doing it again. It feels like you're living in this world all over again for the first time, and it's a great feeling, especially for a world like One Piece.
Absolutely, but it's also, again, we talked about it with the first episode, even the liberties they took, I think, are fantastic. We knew from the trailer about the circus tent, which is in very stark contrast to what Buggy does in the anime. But it fits so freaking well, though. If anything, it makes him scarier, but it feels true to him.
Yeah, I mean, in the anime, all he had were, like, Buggy Balls and the Chop powers.
Yeah.
And then he had, like, some weird, freakish... I don't even want to call them freaks. They're just, like, circus performer, like, clownish...
and the tiger.
And the tiger. Mochi, I think it was, or Moji. No, that's the tamer, lion tamer. But I think having Buggy, like...
Oh, shoot, you're right. It was a lion.
Yeah, but I think having Buggy really lean into the flashy, like his catchphrase, like everything flashy, and to the point where he captures everyone and forces them to be his captive audience, like literally a captive audience, to his one man, like his circus performance daily is so dark in a lot of ways, and I think it makes this Buggy a lot more menacing than the anime, but especially when we first meet Buggy. I know he gets more powerful as the series goes on, but when we first meet him, he's kind of I don't want to say he's not formidable, but not nearly as formidable as I think he was here, because this Buggy is sadistic.
Yeah, because, I mean, he's kind of a hybrid of, he's a joke character, but he's also supposed to be threatening at the same time. And I think, sure, in the anime that conveys that well. But here, I would say he definitely came across more as a threat. And again, I would say even more sadistic. Because between having the townspeople's town, like, so utterly destroyed and having them all chained up and the torture devices he used on Luffy, it's a lot to take in.
Oh,
especially
absolutely.
so quickly.
And not only that, but Jeff Ward's performance. I've been a big fan of Jeff Ward. I really liked him in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He was a breath of fresh air when he came into that show. And to see him come here and really just, I don't want to say chew up the scenery, but he ate. He ate, and he delivered such a wonderful performance as Buggy the Clown. He is both funny, yet menacing, yet unhinged. He
Yeah.
portrays all of these extremely well and gives us a really new interpretation of the character that I think works so wonderfully in this world. And I think this might be like how I picture Buggy from now on when I think of him, because it's such a wonderful performance, and I really hope we see him again this season. To have him only there once would feel like wasting such a wonderful actor and performance that I hope Mini Buggy comes back.
Well, I was gonna say, I know a minor spoiler for the anime is we know even within this initial arc
Yeah,
that
at the very end.
he has an appearance. One that if they wanted to, I think they could cut fairly easily if they truly wanted to. But
I think Buggy's too important to the overall
arcing story to not revisit him.
to at least not have him come back, at least a tease of him maybe coming back or showing him like getting put back together again.
Exactly.
Just to hint at the fact that he will show up again down the line.
And especially since he interacts with certain other characters who
Yes.
have already appeared. So
Yes. I love how they touched on his history with Shanks.
I was very impressed with how they did that because they were able to condense it in a way that felt believable, where I don't think they didn't need to get into all their history or how he had the fruit, or I don't think any of that was absolutely essential. I think the way that he kind of just simply expressed this envy of sort he had of him, because he clearly has some very deep-seated insecurities.
Yeah.
I think they did that very well.
And I don't think you needed to show us Buggy's flashback, because essentially Buggy's flashback is from Buggy's perspective in the anime.
Yeah.
And it really unfairly paints Shanks out to be selfish when he's not. And I think the flashbacks of Luffy that they use in this episode show us exactly who Shanks the man is.
Right.
So we can infer that Buggy's probably just making up a lot of what he's saying. Or maybe Shanks is not as good as Luffy thinks he is, but he's probably as good as Luffy thinks he is. The guy sacrificed an arm.
I was gonna say, I mean, that's what I like though, is we kind of don't necessarily need to know right now, because for at least the immediate future, unless if they stay true to it, we're not necessarily gonna see Shanks. But for whenever that payoff eventually comes, I think it'll be interesting to see how all of this history Luffy has with him and how they portrayed him pays off in the present day.
Well, I mean, technically, we do see Shanks again in the East Blue Saga.
Right,
present day.
I'm saying like within like the episodes we've seen so far.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and like knowing the coming episodes, or it's not immediate, but I think that's what's gonna make it pay off more.
Yeah, I also love how they broke up the backstory of Luffy and Shanks into these two episodes, and they didn't give it to us all at once or only in the first episode, because I think they do a good job of mimicking what's going on in the episode. Like, this episode really focuses on the latter half of Luffy and Shanks' relationship, where Luffy gets to see why Shanks did, like, kind of let himself get shit on the last episode. And he did it because, listen, I'm not a violent person. It's not about an eye for an eye. It's not about revenge. It's about being a good person and having a code.
Yeah.
You have to have a code that you live by. And Shanks has it. And I like that we could already see Luffy putting that code into action, even before he says the Shanks line of, you can spit on me, you can hit me as much as you want, but don't you ever touch my friends. When he's being tortured. And he's being tortured, he's like, you can do this to me all day. I'm like, I'm good. But as soon as they get the kid, he's like, no, we're done.
Just
we're
to
done
like
here.
backtrack a teeny bit,
Yeah, go ahead.
in terms of what you were saying about how they spread it across the two episodes, I think that's a fantastic idea, because I often think that flashback and backstory episodes, they tend to stop a narrative just dead in its tracks, and while it could be important information, it just can destroy the momentum so easily.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think that applies to how they do it in the anime. I think it's still a very lovely episode. But I think, like you said, with some of the juxtapositions of the flashbacks and the present day, and just having it spread across to kind of show the importance of certain things as stuff unfolds in the present is a very effective storytelling, and I think is a nice subversion of how that kind of stuff is revealed. So I think that was fantastic, and I don't mind that at all. If anything, and allow them to expand on those flashbacks even more in a way that didn't feel like it was taking away from the present day.
Yes, and I also have to give props to, before I keep forgetting, because I wanted to mention this in episode 1 too, and we kind of glossed over it, But I want to give props to the technical people involved in the show.
Oh, hell yeah.
On all ends, because I love the sound design. That's something I wanted to talk about last episode. But even it comes up in this episode, like the sound effect of the chop powers, which are it's just like a weird like suction, almost like that, like water like sucking onto something. Like it's such a cool sound. I love it. I love the sound effect of Luffy stretching. Really good sound. So this series has some really awesome sound design. I love the effects of the chop fruit. I think they did a really good job of using them. And I think they're doing a good job of using their environments to kind of obscure the CGI a little bit to where you could see what's going on. But it maybe hides a couple of the blemishes that they don't have enough time to polish over.
I'm glad you brought that up, because it's so tough, because I want to be so positive about the show, but I also do want to leave a little room for just kind of examining things a little bit more closely. I definitely get that feeling of a lack of polish in some areas, and I don't think it's inherently bad. If anything, I kind of like it, because when you have some stuff like the powers that are going to be so reliant on effects, you also don't want to look at so squeaky clean that it clearly looks fake or anything. And I give them so many props for how we were already nervous about the gum fruit, which I think looks great, and the chop looks
the chop especially.
And also what I was kind of wondering is, and I brought this up near the end, is the lighting in the tent is obviously very dark.
Yeah.
And there's a part of me that on the one hand, I wonder if that's intentional to make the effects better. And on the one hand, you could claim that that's cheap, which maybe it is, but it's also just strategic at that point.
It's strategic, and it works thematically because it is a performance tent. It is a theater, essentially, and with stage lights.
Right.
And spotlights.
Yeah, there's maybe a couple moments where I'm this feels a little too dark, but it was so few and far between.
Yeah, it's just really the score. The score is something I also want to talk about because it's so good. I've been listening to it all day long. So they did a really good job. I feel like everyone really is on their A game with this show because they knew that they had a challenge. They were fighting an uphill battle. And I really love just how they're able to keep going because we not only that, but the pacing too. The writing and the pacing, because we juggled 3 storylines this episode. We the A story, which was Luffy and Buggy. The B story, which was Luffy and Shanks, continuing the adventures of Luffy and Shanks. And the C story, which is Garp and Koby and El Meppo. So they're juggling 3 storylines at once, and nothing felt like it was detracting. Everything felt like it was flowing very cohesively with the narrative. And it's just so well done. And to take all of these episodes of anime and chapters of manga and condense it and have it flow so well in 1 hour-long live-action episode, I give them all the props in the world, man, because it's not easy.
Oh, yeah.
But they're making it look pretty damn easy.
They are. I would say, the only thing I felt that was kind of just a minor disappointment, and I understand why for the purposes of the story, is Zoro didn't really get to shine all that much. And Nami, I think, had some great moments, but I know for the purpose of this storyline that it made sense because a lot of it was Luffy-centered, and I know there's so much more to come for both of them.
Yeah, I think this episode had to be Buggy's episode, which I think it was. And last episode, I feel like Zoro got a lot of time to shine.
Absolutely.
And I think we know that he's going to get some time to shine in later episodes. So I don't mind having him take a backseat here because he really was kind of in a backseat role during the Buggy arc. The Orangetown arc in the anime anyway, because he got stabbed almost immediately. And then when he fought, man, they just said his name. I'm never going to remember this guy's name. Kabuchi? Kabuchi,
I think.
When he fought him in the anime, it was really like a 1-episode fight, maybe even a half an episode fight.
Yeah.
So he didn't really do much in that arc anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't mind that he took a backseat, but this episode really established his undying support of Luffy and how he's starting to gain that because
that line, I just want to say the line where he says that he doesn't need Luffy to believe in him because he believes in himself. That's so freaking good.
But it's true, and that's, like I said last episode, that's what makes Luffy so special. He's unwaveringly self-confident. Like he said, I know who I am. And they're using his catchphrase, which can be said to annoyance in the anime. He says it so many times. And they're saying no, that's his code.
Yeah.
That's the thing he lives by. That is who he is, and he knows who he is. He is Monkey D. Luffy, and he will become the king of the pirates. And it's just, he just makes you want to rally behind him.
Yeah.
And that is in a large part to the performance of Iñaki, who is just so good in this role. And even the young Luffy, too.
Yeah.
That kid, man, when he was crying, I was getting emotional at the end with Shanks.
Like, he nailed the scene, both when he's freaking out after he loses his arm, and then again when he, because literally the tears form as soon as the hat is placed on his head.
Perfect. Perfection.
Like, holy shit.
Whoever cast this show did a magnificent job, because I think everyone is really good, down to, like, Lucky Roo and Ben Breckman and Yasop. They were great. The fight choreography is also really, like...
That was just shot very well, because a lot of that was, like, in long cuts.
Yeah.
And the fact that they fought so uniquely. So
good. I mean, Shanks, wonderful. I was really glad that he embodied the good of Shanks.
Mm-hmm.
The I don't want to say dad energy, but the paternal energy of Shanks that Shanks has in terms of Luffy. And man, I could talk about these 2 episodes forever, because that's how much I really love them, and I'm so excited to watch the next one.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely. I can't wait either, because I just can't wait to see how they portray even more of these characters and these storylines.
Well, we're going to meet the next member of the crew in the next episode. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our latest content. Drop a comment down below. Let us know what you're thinking of One Piece. And if you want to catch our other One Piece reactions, make sure to click the link on the page. And until next time, guys, stay versed.